Hello valued viewers, I hope you're all doing very well. It's mid-July 2024 and it's very exciting in DCS. We've just got a lovely, massive new terrain to explore. The Afghanistan map. Today we're going to have our first look. We're going to do an overview, we're going to talk about some of the details, and then we're going to fly around some various parts of it. So the map covers this area, 700 nautical miles east to west and 560 nautical miles north to south. Basically the entire of Afghanistan. You can see it in this red border here, all the way up to here. I just couldn't draw on that bit there. Parts of other countries, of course, are included. We've got Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, Turkmenistan, we've got bits of Iran here, Pakistan here, and even a little bit of China here. On first release, we have the overall map, as you can see, and these are the full extents that will always be modelled and will always be included. But the official segment we have is the southwest segment, one of 3 segments, which means that thus far the only highly modelled bit is the southwest bit, the bit in this purple box. Later on, the east section will be added in high fidelity, which is this brown section here, all the way into Pakistan and a bit of China. And then the north section will also be added in high fidelity, the area shown in the black box. In terms of how you buy it, you can either buy the full Afghanistan map, which includes everything here in terms of topography, and will also include all 3 sections of high fidelity once they are available. As I said, currently purple is only available, or you can buy one or more of the separate segments. You could just buy purple, or you could just buy brown, or you could just buy black. As I said, in each case you will get the full map, but only that particular segment would be modelled in high fidelity. Me being a complete idiot as usual, I've already just gone and messed it up and bought the whole map and the purple section, which you don't need to do. I've just basically bought the same thing twice, so never mind. In terms of topography, viewers, it's going to be an absolute belter of the map. Look at the differences in elevations. We can do map view here from the mission editor, we can do satellite view, and we can do altitude. Probably the altitude is going to be the best. We have lowlands, but also we have highlands. The Himalayas kind of start here in China and go across the China-India border, obviously. And we've got massive mountains, even in the Afghanistan section. If I just look at the bottom of the screen, 11,000 feet, 12,000 feet, with massive steep ravines. So I seriously look forward to exploring this. And if you go into China, we've already got the tallest mountain so far that we have in DCS. I've seen 22,000 feet. And possibly even higher. So some massive changes in elevation going on here. In terms of bases, in the purple segment, the southwest segment that we've got at the moment, thus far on release, we have 12 bases, I count. Let's go and have a look at them before we go do any flying. So first, and obviously my pronunciation is going to be absolutely terrible, but let's say Maymana is this base here, in this big town here, with about a dozen parking spots, with some heli spots as well. And then if we go over to Kalainor here, kind of cool one, like going along the river, which is nice, with a bit of greenery in this town here, with again about a dozen or more spawn points for aeroplanes. That looks good. Then we've got Herat here. There's the town of Herat. And there is the base, or the airport, which I'm guessing is civilian. Some interesting features here that we'll be looking at, with, looks like 40 or so parking spots. Then if we go over to Shindand here, it's a heliport. No, it's a base, it's an airbase and a heliport. I don't know, I'm guessing that's civilian. And there's the town. Number of spawns, how many have we got here? I'm doing this for the first time, by the way, viewers. So I'm really interested in this. 50 or so spawns. Massive, massive place. Look at that. And then a helipad also with loads of spawn places.
Zoom back in on that.
Mm-hmm.
See all that squared area in the middle? That's military.
Ah, so
it's
this
like
is military. Right,
yep.
We'll be flying there today, so we'll have a good look over it, guys. At this point, I'll apologise for my voice, viewers. It's basically gone for the week, so we'll just do our best as ever. Then we've got Farah here. Massive town look. Lovely town by a river. We're going to see some lovely scenery today, aren't we, guys? Farah here. Just a small airfield here with, I think, 3 spawn points in the lowlands. Then we're over to Nimroz. Nearly Nimrod. With a small airfield with just a handful of spots as well. Then we're over to Dwiya out in the middle of nowhere, so this must be military because there's no town to serve here. Quite a big base there. Obviously, Afghanistan has a massive conflict history, so there's going to be loads to reenact in these various parts. Massive river going north to south there as we move to Boast, which is another small field. Even the small fields I know have really long runways. I wonder why that is. There's an awful lot to learn here, over a mile. Then we go to Camp Bastion, which was built by Birds, the British?
From British back in 0405.
Absolutely massive. Look at the size. That whole town must have been built to support it. How many spawn points have we got here? Oh, can't even count. Too many. Too many. Wow, look at that. Massive base. Okay, I shall look forward to that, guys. Don't worry, viewers. We'll look at all this in 3D. I just want to be as thorough as I can looking around these bases. Kandahar, which I'm assuming is the biggest city in this area that we have at the moment. About 500,000 population, something like that, I think. And, of course, we'll have a look around it. Kandahar base, which must be civilian or combined. Oh, Jesus. Look at that. That must be one of the biggest we've got. Oof. There's a lot of spawn points, guys. Massive. All right. What have we got next? Into the mountains we go. Tarinkot. Base there. About 24 spawn points. Got any left? We've got no chance. I'm not even going to try, viewers. This one here, just like an old town. Small runway or a small base. Again, massively long runway. Do they not have light planes here? A mile.
High altitude.
Yeah, altitude.
Because it's high altitude, so they need to fly faster. Right. I think that's all 12, guys. In terms of water features, viewers, obviously there's no massive water because of where we are in the world. But scrolling around, I've seen lots of rivers and a couple of small lakes, so they should look really interesting to see as we fly over. We're going to fly 4 very small missions, viewers, just to show off the bits we think that need showing off, and it's brand new, so we don't really know what to show off, but we're going to start here in F-16s at Bastion. We're then going to fly over Boast here. We're then going to fly to Kandahar, where we're going to land. At that point, we're going to get in helicopters and explore Kandahar, being the biggest urban site here. Then we're going to get back in our planes and we're going to fly into the mountains for the first time over these peaks of over 11,000 feet into Tarinkot here. Then we're going to end that mission. Then we're going to start mission 2, which is going to be starting at Farah here in the moderate lowlands of 2,000 feet. Fly down this river into some what we think are going to be some kind of cool dogfight mountains here. Then a dogleg to port to Shindand here, and then we're going to land. Then we're going to do our third mission. We're going to take off at Herat here and have a look around the town in our F-16s, and then fly along this massive river and canyon here all the way to the one I can't pronounce, like what looks like an old town in the mountains at an elevation of, wow, 7,500 feet. All right. Then we're going to do our last one. Let's do some lowland flying. So we're going to take off from here, fly across some lowlands at the base of the mountains, and land there, guys. I'm excited, and I genuinely haven't seen this yet, or really even seen pictures. I've been so busy with just life at the moment, so I'm super excited. Welcome in, viewers. We are starting, and this is my first look at Camp Bastion. Oh, I said I was going to put the frame rate counter on, didn't I? Do you guys remember how to do that? Wow, look at this. We're at Camp Bastion. Look how massive it is. Let me give you an overview of it. Imagine being in a base this big. We will look at close-ups as well, viewers, in a bit. I'm just going to do far-away views for the time being. We'll do the close-up in the helicopters. Look at this massive town that's been created for the base. Unbelievable. Colours are quite nice. It's got a nice kind of peachy feel by the looks of it, with some nice roof colours as well. Wow, look at that. Very nice. Let me just do a space view. That there is one base, viewers. That must be miles across. It's important to say I've got an external renderer on called, what's it called, guys?
OBS?
Reshade.
Reshade on. I can turn it off, viewers, and that's what the vanilla game looks like. I turn it on because it helps the processing for a YouTube video. For me, it's just easier if I do it like this. So yours will look a tiny whiny bit different, but not much. All right, guys, let's go find a runway, I guess. All right, Bird, I believe you're leading. Do a thing.
I'm just approaching the runway from the left side. And that scenery behind the runway there with the mountains in the distance is beautiful.
Yeah, I shall look forward to that shortly, guys.
Just roll or wait?
No, let's go, but we'll just not go too fast.
No burner takeoff because I don't have much fuel.
No burner takeoff. Here we go, viewers. First flight on the new Afghanistan map, and this should be super cool. Big old building over there for something. Big aeroplane. Man, there's so much history we've got to learn about Afghanistan. We've only just sort of finished our first look at the Falklands War on the Falklands map, let alone bloody the entirety of Afghanistan.
Buster.
Our first place is Bost or Boast or Burst or whatever. Take us
You
there.
want to head straight there?
Yes, please. Alright. Camp Bastion done. Whoops, Camp Bastion done. Nice little river here. Some lovely homesteads, viewers. As I said, later on in the vid, we'll make the effort to go down low and get some really, detailed shots.
Just going to try and maintain 400 calibrated. If you want slower or faster, let me know.
Guys, has anyone here been? No, I guess no one's been. But what's the environment like? Is it like super hot down here? It must be because it's Iran. It's next to Iran, isn't it?
Can be, yeah.
I'm just wondering how these fields are so green, yet there's no obvious irrigation.
Well, there's a lot of rivers here, Cap, so they probably do a lot of irrigation from the rivers.
do.
And I'm guessing these hills will have a lot of snow, which will melt and then flow down.
They also use underground irrigation to avoid evaporation.
Underground irrigation? What, like sewer pipes?
Tunnels. They'll have tunnels, and they'll have like wells into the top of the tunnels,
Roger.
so they maintain them.
Interesting. Yeah, that makes sense. What town is this, Bird?
We're approaching Bost.
Hello, Bost! In fact, I don't think the town is called Bost. I think the town is called
Sorry, Lashkar.
Gar. Hello, Lashkar Gar. Doesn't roll off the tongue, does it?
Airfield's just coming up on our left here.
Yep. Again, it is it's a small airfield, but it's a long runway. I don't think there's a small runway here at all. I'm going to do some orbits around the town, just have a little look. There's an industrial area there, viewers.
Bird's going to left orbit at 5,000.
Roger. What do you think so far, guys? I haven't strayed from 60 FPS, which is always my most important thing. I want to maintain my performance, especially all the, all the weird and extra planes I like to add. I like to keep my performance. So on first principles, it seems good. The colours are nice. They're very light, which I'm guessing is how the real place is, and I'm guessing that's because of the heat. They don't want dark building roofs here. In terms of what the buildings are, I guess we'll find out a little bit later on, viewers. This is how it will look from, 400 knots or whatever. Very nice. We have some serious battles in there. Alright, guys. Bird, can you set off for the next leg, please? Which will be east towards the big place, Kandahar. I'm all about Kandahar.
Roger. Taking a right turn, popping flares.
The main routes all seem to be around the rivers, which I guess isn't a surprise, right? All the towns seem to be on the big rivers. The routes seem to go along the big rivers, so yeah.
If you want to show off, I think it's Grishka.
What's that, Simba?
It's a town that's a little bit northwest of you, or northeast of you. You can just F2 me and...
Grishka. Sounds Russian. The first thing about this map that springs to mind, viewers, is the Soviet invasion in 1980. An occupation. I want to get some books now and read about it. How far did they occupy? How long did they occupy? How many men did they have in Afghanistan? What kind of response did the Afghanis have? Alright, Simba, good work. I see the mountains in the background again.
That'd be the Taliban, Cap.
Right. So, were the Taliban, obviously I haven't researched this, so don't go weird, but were the Taliban pre-Soviets, or were they put together to fight the Soviets? Does anyone know?
So I think it was the second thing.
I think they came out the Mujahideen.
Yep. What was it, Charlie Wilson's War? Is that the name of the movie?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've read one book, it's about SAS soldiers that were operating clandestine operations in 1980 from Pakistan going over the border to steal Soviet gear, because the British and the Americans were scared of a lot of British Soviet stuff back then. The Hinds, they had to steal pieces of the Hinds, they had to steal pieces of other aircraft that were operating. That's fascinating, but it didn't go into about the history though, and that's what I need to learn about, obviously. I get the feeling this is going to be one of those countries that's been attacked by just about everyone, so it's going to have a really interesting history.
It straddles the Silk Road, so it is a very important crossroads area.
Sure. What are the Silk Roads then?
That was the trade routes, the land trade routes from Europe to China.
Right, we've got some suburban there, or country, or I don't know what you call it, farmland? Farmland, I guess is the best thing, viewers. And on the right here, you've got barren on the right, it's barren. Where are we inside the box? So we're inside the hyperdeck.
We are indeed.
There's just nothing there. I guess that's just how it is in real life, it's just barren. You know why? Because there's no rivers, right? There's no rivers that way.
Well, yeah, we're flying over this river, which looks like it must be a big floodplain because of its all meandering stuff. So
Yeah,
it would be good farming terrain.
Yeah. Alright, fine.
Poppy field?
But yeah.
Poppy field,
right.
Simba.
Oh.
Good profit margins in that, I hear. Yeah, and in Afghanistan, there is a massive heroin trade, isn't there? Biggest in the world, question mark? Because again, I remember reading about it in my book, about the trade, about the drug that was coming out in 1980. I don't know. We have to find out about that as well, I guess, viewers. It's just barren. Look at it. Wow.
Well, it's always been one of the largest problems when it comes to like outside influences trying to like do things in Afghanistan. Because I know it was a big thing with the Americans, like they were trying to influence them to stop doing poppy fields, and but that's just where the money is for them. So it's like it was really hard to incentivize them to try and go away from that.
Just following this river, though, it's amazing. One side looks like civilization, the other side just desert, nothing.
Sure. Yeah. I just realised one thing the viewers are probably going to want to know, that's my graphics settings. I'm not the kind of guy that ever touches my graphics settings, so they are whatever the hell that is. Screenshot that if you want for some reason.
Yeah, I'm going to follow this river to the left here shortly, which will take us over the city of Kandahar, and then to the right to the airfield.
Roger, I'm going to go down some low flying as promised, and then I'll be back with you.
If you, as you're looking forward out down the river line, if you look off to the left, you'll see like a small little mountain range.
Yep.
That's within view of Kandahar airfield.
Ah, how about that, guys? Nearly there. Just going down low, viewers, to see what these fields and stuff look like. It's going to be a long video, obviously, viewers. We've got about 700 miles to fly today, so suck it up, baby. And this is only a third of the map we're looking at today. It's only a third. God. It's good that they've got the whole country though, isn't it? Because usually when a map comes out, it's just a part of the country. Part of Argentina, part of Iran, part of whatever. Part of Syria. Although it's most of Syria, I think it was, wasn't it? But this is like the whole country completely encapsulated, so that's quite cool.
It's also nice that if you don't have the full map, but you're on a server with the full map, you can still fly on it.
That's interesting. Quite sure how that works, but it's all good. Right guys, I'm going to quickly check on the map. We're nearly there. Oh, poosh, what happened? A thing happened.
My single engine thrust bindings are warped for my F-16, AV-8, and the...
Mine were too.
What did you do to unbork them?
I had to go and delete and rebind them all, and then try to take care of many of the red exclamation marks that I could, then reboot the game.
I hate it.
Okay.
Because I've got off unscathed.
Big reboot, because I've done all that stuff.
Does anyone see Kandahar? That is Kandahar there. Is that Kandahar? Let me double check.
Yep, that's the airfield right in front of you.
Right.
We're just coming over the town here now.
But it's not like, I mean, bear in mind it's a big city. I was expecting high-rise and stuff, so I guess no high-rises. Capital's Kabul, isn't it? Be interesting to see when that's added. That's in the other sector viewer, so we don't have it at the moment. It'd be interesting to see if that has high rises. I mean, the biggest building is about 4 stories here.
I think that's going to be about it.
Roger. Alright, different type of place, I guess.
Wouldn't expect the massive skyscrapers yet.
To reiterate, viewers, we'll go in and have a close look later in the video.
Bird's making a hard right turn towards
Roger.
the airfield.
Well, I'm in the middle of a big city in an F-16 and I've not dropped below 60 FPS and I've not got the best rig in the world, so from my point of view, I'm quite happy so far, guys.
Part of the update, which is why it was so big, was they were replacing a lot of the terrain meshes on a lot of the maps.
Roger. For better or for worse, what have they done?
It's a lot of people will see benefits, but not everybody. And those that don't see the benefits, it just happens to be possibly a bad luck of hardware combinations. But I haven't heard of anybody reporting worse performance.
Roger. Guys, land at Kandahar and get in a helicopter.
Also, while you're on approach cap, if you pay attention to your radar, you will probably see phantom radar contacts, because that is a new feature being modeled.
I've not seen anything
Phantom
yet.
return.
I just haven't been looking.
Little white specks on your radar?
I haven't looked yet. Air-to-air configuration.
No, I mean, no, just your radar should be running in default, and you should see little white specks appear.
Yeah, if memory serves me correctly, Kandahar was the main base for logistics and transport. So
Yep.
a lot of the transport aircraft would arrive in Kandahar and the stuff would get shipped by helicopter down to places like Camp Bastion.
Alright. As I may have come in too hot, by which I mean I have come in too hot, by which I mean I'm about to make it your problem.
Uh-oh.
My bad. Luckily it's a very long runway. Quick, create drag. Create drag. Oh, I can't get my window open. Yes, we've got this, viewers. We've frigging got this. Okay. Right, guys, helicopters.
When you take off, if you immediately turn right, you'll see some fuel bladders
Right.
on the other side of the berm. Yep, fly over the berm.
Yes, they are. Look at that. There you go. Alright, very good. Alright, guys, I'm punching it northwest. I think it was to the city. It's going to be a little bit of a flight to get there, but let's go.
When we took off, there's a small little, in the helicopters, there's a small little runway there too.
Our viewers, I promised low, so we're going low. That's the end of it.
There were a lot of battles in these mountains over here.
Oh, there was a little fruit stand down there. I might have to stop.
No fruit for you.
Ooh, piece of candy?
So I'm guessing the Afghanis would have used the mountains to launch their attacks then.
You mean the Taliban?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Probably should call them the Afghanis, should I?
Yeah. Probably not.
Right, viewers.
Also a good place to spot them when they're departing from Kandahar.
Yes, right. Right, prepare to see your first helicopter crashes. I probably schooled going over this mountain. Or not. Woo! Over we go.
But that will be a thing for future battle reenactments, is helicopters did have a lot of struggles flying at the high altitudes in the mountains. There were a lot of accidents due to it.
Absolutely, yep. Yep. Very dangerous. The same with planes in a way. I guess just not quite as bad.
I have to say I'm very happy with the frame rates with this new map.
Yeah, same here. I've not deviated from 60 so far.
Can't see what it is in VR, but VR is very good.
I'm holding 60 in VR.
Roger. The ground, I guess my only complaint so far is that the ground is very light, but I'm guessing that's just how it is.
Yes, it
Oh,
is not a...
I can turn my gamma down as well if I want.
Afghanistan is not known for its lush forests of trees.
Right, viewers, we're getting our first look as we steam over 100 knots. Right, let's check our location. We are there. Okay. Only a couple of miles to the centre.
I'm hearing background static as well on the RT.
So am I.
Same as I'm also getting 180 FPS apparently.
Look at you having the big rig. Alright, map check. About half a mile due west, guys. Half a mile due west. Here we are, the centre of Kandahar, viewers. I guess that's what it's like. Wow, I found a motorway, my first motorway of the day. Following the motorway to the centre. The motorway is very rough. Very rough motorway. Right, guys, I've reached the centre. Now we're going to put it down and have a look around. Watch this slick Scandinavian flick.
Can you pop flares, please?
Nope, because I don't know how to. Or, as they would say in the British Navy, Royal Navy, a steely commando landing. I'm doing a steely commando landing. I'm not going to crash. No, I'm back. Go to Japan, viewers. Didn't go to Japan at all. There we go. Alright, Steely Commando landing coming right up. Oh sweet, a thing happened. No, I'm okay. Could have gone worse. Time when you remember how dangerous helicopters are to fly. Alright, it's the closest you're going to get to a Steely Commando landing with me, I'm afraid, viewers.
No, I think with all maps, any type of unique architecture, sites will probably slowly get modeled and added in over time.
Yeah, like statues and all that stuff. Alright, viewers, I guess that's kind of what I expected it to look like in a way, because we've done Afghanistan maps in armour before, the first-person shooter, and it kind of looks like this. Bright, sort of... Ooh, finally a landing worse than mine. Come on, who was it?
Yeah, I'm down.
Yes.
Just set a lamp pole on fire.
There goes your rotor. Bye, rotor. Okay, bye. Wow, look at that. They retain so much energy, don't they? Here come the rest of the boys. Ooh. That was VRS even worse than mine, that was. Zooming out for a look at the town, viewers. That's the town from that direction. That's the town from that direction. There. Some more close-ups. I'm not sure I'd really want to live in this city, guys. It looks a bit... I don't want to upset the Afghans.
It's raining helicopters.
Yeah. It's just not my favourite architecture, put it that way. Lots of AC units. There must be a good trade in AC units here and inverters. Alright. There you go, guys. That's Kandahar.
Textures on some of the buildings are actually really nice.
Yeah, look at that. It's got all the rooftops and everything modelled, so you can have gunfights and stuff. Obviously, most of the buildings are copied and pasted, but that's the only way you can do it, obviously. Alright, guys, let's go back to Kandahar Air Base and do our second leg of our first mission. Black and white
Me?
guy, are you turning?
Yeah, I'll go right here.
Alright, see you, nerds. I'm using the friggin' taxiway. When you're up 040, guys, do a thing. We're heading into the mountains now. Feel free to use the speed, guys, because we're just overflying the mountains here. And we will be.
On this left pole, if you look down, that's pretty much military
Yep.
tents and everything else.
I'm a military town, guys. If you're into military towns, this is the freaking place to be. Alright. I'm going to climb to some altitude as well, guys, because we haven't done any high altitude yet. There is 10,000 feet, viewers. Got some light cloud. Probably not many of them in the real Afghanistan. And the mountains are starting. Oh, it's looking very nice from up here, guys. Look at that. That is nice. Still 60 FPS. It's like a big riverbed. You see that along there, viewers? Like chugga chugga chugga, a massive riverbed going somewhere. Where's that going? I think that's where we're supposed to be going. Right, I'm at 22,000. I'm going to fly along this altitude for a while, guys. Yeah, big mountains starting to rear their heads ahead of us, guys. That's the edge of the mountain range there, look.
I've got a ghost contact on my radar.
Now, I wonder why a ghost contact would exist. Is it like a bird or something?
No, it's interference. Just radar transmission interference.
Huh. An
It's one of the things they've modeled the F-16 and the F-18. It's part of their phase 2, I think, of radar modeling.
So I wonder if that would be worse in, like, you know, wet conditions with clouds and stuff, or I wonder whether it's worse in dry. It'd be interesting to know the physics behind that.
It's gonna have a lot to do with how much like radar signatures are out there. Like how many, like your radio wave transmissions and all that stuff.
Right, so interference, you mean like, yeah, other like EM that's in the air.
Yep.
Gotcha. Huh. Right. Yeah, we've never had to deal with that before, have we?
Oh man, these mountains look beautiful from 30,000 feet.
I think Majors is enjoying them more at 9,000 feet too.
Yeah, we'll dive down in a bit.
Yeah, 9,000 Barrow, but 3,000 Redout.
So you got flatlands there, viewers, or sort of.
It's like a nice, pretty canyon over to our right.
I don't think it's what you think it is. I don't think it's as deep as, you know, as steep as what you think it is.
Oh, I think it is.
I can't see it anyway.
To your right, I think that's just yeah.
I see a riverbed's all I see. Right, I'm going to check on the map. The mountains aren't as pointy as I thought they were going to be. A little bit further before we turn in. You know what I mean? They slowly grow up rather than being really high and then really low and really high and really low.
Well, we are towards the tip of
Yes, we are.
the mountain range. We're not really in deep.
Alright. I'm going to start a slow roll left and start working our way to find that base. In fact, I think I'm going to head down, guys. Do some low flying into the mountains now. Oof.
Ooh, that looks like an interesting valley to fly down.
It's a valley bird.
I think so.
That does look very sexy, guys. I've deliberately put the sun up high, viewers, which means there's not many shadows being cast. If I put the sun down lower, there'll be much more shadows and more kind of contrast. Maybe that would have been better, maybe it wouldn't, I don't really know.
Well, if you kind of look off to your right to the northeast-ish, you can start to see shadows being cast on the southwestern side of the mountains.
All right, guys.
Do they model winter and snow and stuff on this map?
Does it get snowy? I don't know.
They haven't. I mean, they didn't say anything about there being winter textures on the map yet.
Yeah, it's looking pretty cool, her viewers. Look at that.
God, this thing still flies around like a half-set blancmange.
Blancmange.
Has there been any friendly fire incidents yet?
No, but I guess you're about to join, so I guess that will change.
We had some helicopter landings.
Yes, that was kind of friendly fire.
I started a fire.
Right. So
We didn't start the fire and demonetized.
and demonetized. Too accurate. Singing is too accurate. Now, who was that? Was that Billy Joel? Guys? It was
Yeah.
Billy
Yeah.
Joel. What a guy.
Has anyone heard the new version of it? Someone made one that keeps going
No.
after the old one.
I hate new. I hate anything new. You know I do.
I know. It's not good.
Look at those mountain ranges, viewers. Imagine doing boom boom sock sock around here. So to speak.
Have your girlfriend Afghanistan?
Apparently so. Her name is... I don't know. I was about to say Vegeta. Vegeta's not... God, what's the name? Whatever I say, I'm going to get demonetized. I can't remember a popular name in Afghanistan. You know that one?
Vegeta?
Sure. Mangita. Right, 12,000 feet. I found a peak of 12,000 feet. It's probably the biggest one we're going to see today, Giggity. It's tall and it's erect. Woo! Giggity, giggity, goo. Right, we're all looking for a base now, guys. Find it, Blix. I chose it because it's surrounded by mountains, which is kind of cool, but probably quite dangerous if you're a real pilot.
There's kind of a valley that it'll be in.
Roger.
Kind of, well, an open, flatter area.
Alright, everyone look for the open, flatter area.
You're entering it
I'm
now.
going the wrong way, yeah. Alright. Whoever's following me, we're going to the left. It's towards the left. Over there, somewhere. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh, it's over here somewhere, guys. That's kind of pretty. I do like mountains. I'm a fan of mountains, viewers, as you probably noticed. They're just cool, right? They're big and heavy. I found the only cloud in Afghanistan. I'm somehow stuck in it, trying to find the runway.
If you take a heading at 260 in that cloud, you should come up on the city or town, which should have the airfield.
Searching. Oh, I'm gonna have to
Just
cheat.
look for all the skyscrapers.
Yes, the skyscrapers. It's on my nose, it's just further than we think. Roger, looking for skyscrapers. About 100 stories should be it. Found a mosque. And demonetized. Yeah, I found it.
Yeah, there's nothing out here.
It's cool though, it's like a base, like we can, I don't know, we can do something here. We can put a big SAM in there and we have to attack it from these mountains and lob anti-radiation missiles and phantoms or something like that. Over the hills, because it's hard to get to it.
Oh, we can talk about the new anti-radiation missile, or unit defense.
What's that? I don't know what that is.
Well, they'll now turn themselves off and move. They'll drive away.
Huh. Okay. What about if I don't wanted to do that?
You can turn that feature off.
Right, there we go. Alright.
And they have shoot and scoop feature for fire at object.
I guess it's...
Watch out for the fence on final, and it's a ski jump runway.
Huh. I guess that's quite good, because the SAMs have always been dumb in DCS. Excuse me. They've always been dumb, haven't they? Just sit there and friggin' take it. Which they'd never do in real life. So, I guess it's about to get a lot harder. We have the ability of making the SAMs be driven by humans, viewers, but no one ever wants to sit and be a SAM. Who wants to be that guy? Everyone wants to, so, you know, essentially it's not really an option.
Runway.
There are earth banks on each runway, each side of each runway as well.
I don't see the problem, guys. I'm going to land the damn plane. There's the mosque, there's the swimming pool, there's the, I don't know. Is this military? Can't work it out. It looks military-ish.
Yeah, there's military on it.
This is a funny runway.
Yeah,
You have
this
no
isn't
idea.
ICAO approved.
This is not approved, is it? This is basically just some guys put some asphalt down on a mountain. Oh, jump! Jump! I can't stop. 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 You know that time when I said I can't stop? I was not lying. Going around. Oh, Jesus Christ. Huh. Well, that was unexpected. Oh, someone just smashed their face into it. How embarrassing for you. I'll make sure not to cut that out of the video. Right, guys, I am... Oh, another guy crashed his face. Right. What we
Ooh,
need...
that was exciting.
All problems in life can be cured with speed and power, and that is an empirical fact. So, watch this. Oh god, my mic's gone.
We can still hear you.
Unfortunately for you. For God's sake! Stop it. That stupid boom mic's sticking up in the air.
You can't pull off of this
I'm
runway
coming in.
early.
I'm gonna come in through the fire and the flames.
There's a song
hello,
about that.
everyone.
There's a song about that, guys.
Landing gear would help too.
No way. I think it was 100% for nerds. Shit. This has got a war game written all over it. Who can land the fastest SR-71 on these hills or something? I'm not giving away. I'm not giving away. Oh, my gear's gone. Oh shit! It's good. It's still 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 good. Onto the bank, and that's how you land a plane. Viewers. Right, mic's back in place.
I made it down with no problems.
So who's the guy sitting upside down on the end of the runway?
I got Ben gear.
No comment.
That was awesome. I love that runway. It's my favourite in the game. It's just like complete noob runway, which is perfect for us, basically. Okay, I look forward to using
Just
that
wait
more.
till you get getting the C-130 in here.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, That'll be easy.
This is probably the worst plane for this runway, to be honest. Got to land at 200 knots. Right, guys, we finished our mission. We should stop gabbing and go on to our next mission, which is brake Farrar. Moderately small leg. 2D brake. 040. And then to a place I'm going to call Sinbad. Always loved Sinbad, guys. Right. Farrar. Mo Farrar. Alright, guys. Straight to the runway. Let's booty. No time to lose. Oh, some lovely little mountains here. Look at how the base is surrounded by... These are more the mountains I wanted, guys. Big, steep crevices and all that jazz. Lovely backdrop of stuff. Come on, chaps. You can tell dark's here, can't you? Jesus. You can tell where dark comes from.
No.
Comes from Mummy Dark. Right, we're off. So I've got a wall around it. This one's got a big wall around it. Why did they build that wall? What a wall.
Military base.
Guard towers, but it's... What was wrong with fences? Just saying, what was wrong with fences? Cheaper.
Shot through.
Yeah, and you don't want people to actually see that easily.
That's a really big wall, guys. Alright, it's interesting. Anyway, I've got to turn around. I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? So this is where we are now, viewers. Oh, we should have a quick look around this town, guys. I'm just going to do a UE, have a quick look around this town. I get the feeling it's going to look like all the other towns. I get the feeling the architecture in Afghanistan is not the world's greatest. And demonetized and assassinated.
And then demonetized again afterwards.
And then demonetized. My body gets fully demonetized by Mr. Who's the president here? Do they have a president? No, it's got the Taliban now, isn't it? I don't know. So
well, yeah, now it does have the Taliban. But at least there's trees on this mountain.
Yeah, there is. I saw the trees. There's enough water for the trees to grow, guys.
I almost touched them.
There's a big river here that I'm going to call the Nile. Yes, I got below 60 FPS. Look, I did it, viewers. I did it. I'm down to 50. I am king of all FPS. All right.
There's more greenery up the way.
We're heading that way. Right, set your faces for, and I'll quote, 040, 050, something like that. Follow the river to freedom. Go fast, because we've got quite a long way to go and there's no towns to look at. Alright, we're off again, viewers. That's the base we just took off from with the wall. Right, we're heading to what we call the Dogfight Mountains now, guys. As in, they're relatively low level, but they're like spicy. If that kind of makes sense, you know, spicy. Okay, what kind of food do they eat in Afghanistan? Someone must know something about this country. Why don't you guys holiday in Afghanistan, for God's sake?
I like my body parts.
No direct flights.
No direct flights. There's your problem. All right. Unfortunately, no cuisine information, viewers. You'll be upset about.
Goat?
That's what I say. If it's anything like Kazakhstan, sheep and goat would be the main meal.
Why not? Why not? I mean, it'll be a bit stringy, but why not? There's also a joke in there somewhere that I can't quite work because my brain's dead.
Off your left, Cap, you can see there's kind of two little ridges here, which could be interesting for dogfighting along.
Yep, visual. Just high enough, aren't they? Cheeky look on the map. Yep. Going further in, guys. We've got another 40 miles to go. You know what, I've not seen any? I've not seen any mines that I see on other maps, so I guess there's no rare earth minerals under Afghanistan. That would be my thought.
There might be.
There might be.
Who's exploring for it though?
You're right. That's actually a really good point. They would be careful what I say. They would be non-incentivized to explore for gold, wouldn't they?
No, it's not gold. It's
Maybe titanium.
no, I think it's a mineral that's used a lot in electronics.
Heavy earth.
Silicon?
Heavy earth.
Twatium.
Nickel.
Opium?
Neodymium.
They dig for opium around here. Opium and
Unobtainium.
Unobtainium. Yeah, there you go. Well, that guy said, yeah, these are perfect. These mountains we're coming to now. Do you see them? They're just the right... bollocks to it. I'm off. Meh. Just call me Maverick 2. The Chase, or whatever the film was called. I've gone. Let's see how tall they are. They're sexy. They're like a ski ramp.
It's rich in it's got a lot of copper, zinc, mercury.
These are really important. These are really important. If you want to poison yourself, I suggest mercury. I actually got myself mercury poisoning once. Not friggin' joking. 6,000 feet. Now let's see what it is down on the ground.
You really want his dimethyl mercury.
There you go. That person said.
Nerd.
2,500 feet. They're 2,500 feet. They're just right. Look, I'm a super duper dogfighter. Friggin' gun won't work. Master armor turned off. God damn it! You ruined my flow. Get some. Shooting down some flank cars or whatever the hell would have operated here. Basically, nothing, right? So I don't know why I'm saying it. Me-24s. Oh, look at this for brilliant dogfight mountain. MiG-21s, there you go. Look, I found the world's best mountain. I'm going to call this mountain Step Face because it's got steps on it. Now, what geological action created that, viewers? What monstrosity created that? What a handsome mountain. Need a better view. Oh, God, don't die. Step Face looks crap from behind. Alright, and then suddenly another guy comes out of this area. Zap, 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 zap. I'm all over him. Diving in. I've got to dodge some SA-6 that some bros just friggin' shot at me. And up. And over the top. I'm really in character here, guys. And
Looks like there's a mine off to the...
But you didn't go pew pew.
I didn't go pew pew. They found a mine. They found the copper mine, Simba, the mercury mine. Quick, let's go and poison ourselves. Right, dogfight mountains explored, and they're pretty good, to be honest. Look at that, viewers. I mean, can you make it look better than that? I'm not sure you can. I'm sure not. I challenge you, put it that way, I challenge you. I really prefer these mountains to the other ones. The green really offsets them and makes them just look better. Whereas I wasn't too fond of the other ones. They're a bit too omni-colour. Whereas these ones, if they've got that green, they just look super sexy. I'm going to have some serious naval battles here. I'm going to find a way of having my naval battles here, guys. Right. We're off to some place. That's right in front of us. Sinbad! Everyone, Sinbad, go! Last one, there's a rotten egg. What's my fuel? It's all good. Right, we're out of the dogfight mountains, guys. I think it was over there. That was... Yeah, I don't know what it was.
Around this river I'm flying over, there's a lot of red ground, so maybe there's a lot of copper here.
Oh, how about that? Because they're probably... I always get in trouble for saying, but you know, yes, there is. Look at that, viewers. Maybe there's copper here in Devon Hill.
It's very rich in copper.
So, a geological lesson, guys. Now, I'm guessing these images come from, you know, a satellite, some satellite, Google Earth or something like that, and they've taken it and just added it on, right? Because no one's sitting and drawing this. It's just too much. So, yeah, so I guess you can tell that's copper. You are copper rich, or iron ore, or whatever. There we go. There's me basically having no idea what I'm talking about. Alright.
But once you put it on the internet, lots of people will correct you. I'm sure.
They will. I like being corrected. It's fine. I don't mind. Right, guys. Now, apparently there's a base right in front of us, and whatever I do, I can't see it. Am I that blind? No, I'm not. There it is. Alright, guys. Last one to land is a rotten egg. And that will be mission 2 complete. And We'll probably cut one of the other missions out and then go straight to whatever, but we're doing alright.
I can ensure someone doesn't land.
I probably won't get to edit this video, I probably just have to put it out as a stream, but so be it, whatever. Alright.
Who can land at the heliport in an F-16?
Let me see the size of it. I don't know where it is. I don't know. I guess someone give it a go. Simba. Oh, there it is. It's a grand total of, quarter of a mile. You guys can do that. You guys can do that. I'm going to land on the runway made for the F-16.
Yeah, northeast corner of the airport.
That really is a small runway, guys. Right, I guess we've got a second war game. I've already forgotten what the first one is, but the second one is the smallest landing in the world. And pull, time to twist and pivot, and going for a perfect landing. Perfect no sim landing. Gear down. Lighten the load. Come on, last one down, guys. He who dares, last one down.
That is a teeny tiny strip.
It is, isn't it? Look at that, bro, landing viewers. Kissed it like a baby. Kissing my baby. Oof.
Oh, someone's gone for it and smacked the ground.
Embarrassing for you.
Need to get the speed up down.
Dare you do it off camera.
Oh, it'll buff out. Get in one piece. Engines.
Right, go on in.
Beside the hangars already.
Let's see, Matrix.
True.
Oh, Matrix. Yeah, well, attempted. He attempted it, viewers. And attempting is half the battle. Here comes Bird. Oh,
Yeah,
Bird missed the friggin' real runway. Oh, Bird. You have to report
down.
back to your ATC boss in friggin' Jamaica or wherever the hell you are.
Yeah.
Oh, you want us to try to land at the helicopter runway?
Get it done, Simba. Get it friggin' done. There was no asking about it, guys. It was get it done. Get it done sexy. Get it done Dusimo. Well, here's this town, viewers. It looks identical to all the others, but I guess that's just what they look like in Afghanistan. Kind of samey. Wow, no, the one wall of the previous base wasn't enough. This one's got freaking 2 walls. Jimmy, 2 walls. Why is... It really does have 2 massive walls. I don't get it. Who makes these bases? Who operates these bases? So I'm going to have a guess, right? And this is probably wrong because me, right? But my guess is the Afghani government set up these bases and they set up... Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Were they against the Russians, the Soviets? Were they against the Mujahideen? Viewers, I need your maximum correction for this. I just haven't read any books yet. Stop flirting, Simba, land it. You're increasing video time. Valuable 8mm film that I cannot afford to replace. Especially as I bought this map friggin' twice. Alright, Dark.
Out here in this corner of this map, there's a destroyed aircraft tow vehicle.
How about that? That's really fascinating.
Wait, is it destroyed or is the aircraft destroyed? I'm confused.
No, it's like towed out here to be abandoned.
Target practice, what that's called, Simba. Dark landed it. You were too late. Dark's landed on the 1,000-foot runway. Sorry, the 1,500-foot runway. How do you feel, Dark? Open the canopy so we can see your beautiful face. Brilliant. Doesn't know how to open the canopy.
Trying.
Oh! I've always said you'll get what you deserve. Who are you? Dark?
Simba?
Simba?
What?
What? Dark's alive.
Use your face.
Very nice, guys. Oh, it worked! It guided! How did that happen? That was kind of impressive. That should be turned into a short. Alright, Dark.
Alright, we can change planes.
Yes, we can. Guys, I don't want to... The video's already gone on for quite a long time, well over an hour, so I don't want to do the 2 missions. So we've got the choice, either Herat, through a long canyon to Chadjigargar, or we can do the lowlands. I don't think the lowlands are going to be very exciting. Should we do the canyon, guys?
Chagcharan.
All right, everyone, Harat, Harat, Harat. Let's find out where we are. We're at Harat now, viewers. Is this base here? Lovely. Oh, I know what I can do, viewers, really quickly. I don't want to upset the viewers by making it too long, but I can go quickly cycle between every base. There's another. Oh, 2 walls wasn't enough. This one's got friggin' 3 walls. Where the hell is this? Wow.
Who is that?
Fuck me, I hate this aeroplane.
Oof, awkward. Well, there's a base for you, viewers. There's another base for you. Don't even know where that base was supposed to be. In the middle of a town. There's another. Oh, that's our base. There's another base. Lots of big walls around it again.
Oof. Who went into the wall?
So many walls. Don't know, I'm out of cockpit. It might be me.
You guys really are making a meal of this.
3 walls again? Completely nuts. Never, Simba. We would never do that. But I should be looking at the rest of the airfield, right? All those tents and stuff. Wow, literally all those tents. And now I want to know the history of Afghanistan. And I want to know it now. Loads of walls.
It's a long one.
Right, brilliant. Too long for this video. That's my favourite airbase. No, it's not. I'll take it back. Yes, that is my favourite one. That's the one with the wonky doodah. You know, the wonky doodah? Definitely my favourite one. Got that one there, viewers. It's, I also quite like that one. It's just nice. That looks like a nice place to live. And it's got a new thing there. What's that? Oh, I believe that's called a water tower. And we've got one here. That is... Oh, best base ever! Or is it? I don't know. I can't work it out. It's equally as humpy as the last one. My humps. My lovely lady humps. Yeah, look at that. This one in the middle of nowhere is just like someone's just poured out a cube of concrete. Like, if I made my own base, it would look like this. But it's cool, and it's got character. Which is half the battle, viewers. Very nice. I really want to try landing on that. Really want to try it. It's called Carla Enlaw, by the way. Next is Bastion. Yeah, that's Bastion. Because it's the biggest thing in the world. Look how big it is. That's all modelled. Look, viewers. Can you see the modelling? Literally all of it. Which is almost too big. Can't look at it. Too buku. A nice sexy one here. If you like sexy bases. That I'll give you. That's kind of skimpy Miami bikini wear. Yet again. We've got fencing and walls around this one. Look at how tall and they're tall walls as well. They take their security much more seriously than my country. Much more. There's that one, which I'm going to call... Oh, we've landed at that one. I know that one. I remember going over, crashing into that building. I think we may be repeating ourselves at this point, but there's another one there. I think we've landed at that one. There's another one there. Haven't seen that one. Wow, the biggest wall in the world that goes all around the country. Build a wall. Look at that. Massive, viewers. Any more left? Yep, still finding new ones. A massive wall. Even bigger wall than last time. Look at that. And a tennis court. In case you need to get your... No, they're fuel bladders. Brilliant.
Our airbase has this really cool little tree area where they've planted them into giant rectangles.
Wow. Good. I mean, you've got to be kind to the planet as well as blowing everything up. I hear. Another massive one. Come on, we must be near the end by now. We must be near the end. I think that's it, guys. I think we're done. Right.
It's like the trees from around where I live. They're planted in perfect rows for logging during the Depression. But right. I don't think that's the same.
So on your Saturday nights, do you go out logging?
No, not quite. It turns the Depression did end before the trees grew all the way to be full trees. But now they're full trees.
Depression ended. Wow. It's wonderful news, Doc. Was that the 1930 Depression?
Yes, yeah.
Wonderful. All right, guys, let's go. I'm taking off. We're going to head, I think it was east into a canyon, apparently. Let's see what these freaking canyons are like.
Roughly 081.
081. Viewers, we're on the final leg. Have you enjoyed the map so far? What are your thoughts? Let me know. I will read it. Probably ignore it. But some might not be ignored. I'm going to do one thing.
Cap.
Yes, Simple Wimble.
If they do like the video, they could always like, subscribe, show me more, contribute to your Patreon.
Don't forget the Patreon, viewers. reason my microphone keeps moving around today, so my voice is either going to be really loud, like really fucking loud, or not be able to hear it at all. But never mind. These things will happen, viewers. When you're excited about a new map, things will come out of your pants. I mean the English pants, not the American pants. You have very different pants to me.
You go scouse when it gets really close.
Yes. Yes, I do. Apparently I do go scouts. No one understood that apart from Bird. No one. There's a giant city next to me. Where the hell is that? Okay, must be the city. Yes, the city. Herat. I am Herat. And your town all are belong to me. Matrix, have you found any semblance of a canyon yet? Where I am over, it doesn't look like a canyon like it does on the map.
No, you have to go quite a bit east rather, to get any kind of semblance of elevation.
Alright, well, we've got a few more minutes, so let's get it done. I'm up at 40,000 feet, guys. That's sound cool. Oh, someone else is with me. Hello. Wow, look at that, viewers. I give you somewhere in Afghanistan. Wow,
should just be able to follow this river, right?
Yeah, follow the river, go 600 knots, so we can do it fast, and let's go, go, go. Viewers, one thing we haven't done yet is a canyon, and I'm going to give you a canyon. Well, I'm going to try and give you a canyon. There will be canyons here, it's just, we don't know the map yet.
Well, I can report they are not in the Stone Age. There are power lines.
There's power in Afghanistan, Simba. Holy bejesus. You know what? They get great solar returns here. I hope they've all got solar panels. It's very bright. It's a very bright place. Low shading factor. It is a really wide canyon, guys. It's like 10 miles wide.
I don't think that's a canyon. I feel like that's a valley then.
Yeah. Alright. Interesting. I reckon as the mountains get higher, though, it's going to get steeper walls. I just suspect that, but we'll see. Viewers, if you're native Afghanistani, tell me which river this is, please. All I can tell is that it's quite wet.
Yeah, it is tightening up, closing in.
Roger. Alright, I'm going down to the freaking deck. The river's very scraggly. It's not a very solid river. I wonder why they have such weird rivers here. Probably all the copper, simply.
Yeah, it's getting a bit more interesting now.
As we get closer to Charan.
That's the native pronunciation, is it, Bird?
It's the bird pronunciation.
Well, then it's official. I don't know how you guys got so far ahead of me, but you have. Right. Heading down into this little valley bit, viewers. It is getting steeper. Look, the walls are getting steeper. The walls are closing in. Look at all that red, viewers. You see all that red? It's mining town. I think I've seen my first bridge.
I think I see my first lake.
Yeah, there is a distinct lack of lakes, isn't there? Now I wonder why that is. I guess any static water that's not flowing would evaporate, question mark.
I would guess so, yeah. It's probably pretty dry up here.
Look at me getting it right, guys.
It is a lake.
Anybody water skiing?
Anybody water skiing, guys?
Fishing?
Anybody fishing, guys? Who's she striking?
Water skiing in Afghanistan? Good luck with that.
Only if you can do it in a burqa.
Awkward and demonetized, probably.
Sounds
somehow.
like a reality series.
That's where I'm going to live there, viewers, on that island there. I'm going to call it Douchebag Island. Me and the douchebags are going to live there.
Yeah, this is definitely getting tighter up here.
Roger. Let's see how far we are. Oh, we're doing well. We're doing well. Only 75 miles to go.
Looks
Roger.
nice from 50,000 feet.
Yeah, I've been up there. It's nice, isn't it? There we go. Little mining / community village. There, viewers. The elder Packard B. He's stern. Everybody's fair. You can see his house right there, next to Margaret. I found the lake. I found the lake. There is a lake in Afghanistan. It's here. I shall call it Lake. I don't
Pickles?
know. Yes. There you go. You did it. I've lost the river. Where's the river gone?
Just keep that heading and it will reappear. If you're flying over the lake towards the east.
All right, baby. Right, ground level is now at 6,000 feet. So if you were living here, viewers, you'd be on the ground. Well, you know what I mean, not on a mountain, but you're at 6,000 feet. So the air is all thin and stuff.
It's higher than Denver.
Higher than Denver, whatever that man said.
No one gets higher than Denver.
Alright, I'm going to have a quick flick. You know, so flick. Okay, we're going to be going over it's just the same all the way, pretty much. We've got 65 miles to go. Changarin. Fuel is beautiful. Just enjoy the scenery. Breathe the scenery in, viewers. And I wonder what the roads are like around here. I mean, they look very rough, but I guess they are very rough.
They're all dirt, I think.
Ooh, ouch. Not for me.
Almost as rough as the roads in West Sussex.
Or around where I am.
This is Toyota Hilux country.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that.
Does that come with the optional ZSU-23-2 on the back?
Sure. Around
yeah.
here. In the showrooms. You can have it oiled or not oiled.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's just running anyways.
This river gets real tight.
Oh. I can see a mission along here, guys. I must admit, at the beginning it was pretty crap, this thing, because it was really wide. But now, look, viewers. You wanted a canyon? I give you, in the middle of Afghanistan, a big canyon. Whoosh. Whoosh.
It's like Southern Cyprus on steroids.
Southern Cyprus on steroids. Excellent description as ever by the Pushmeister. Uh-oh, it looks like my river's about to stop. And my canyon's about to stop.
Go left. There's a small left.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah, follow it eastbound.
Alright.
At the end of that canyon, there's a little small gap you see the river goes into and out of.
Yes, it does. Oh, bird. How did that happen? Look how steep it is
This
now.
This is where the canyon gets gnarly.
Now the sexy time starts, viewers, and you're all big fans of sexy time. I like, there's a road along the river, look, it's super cool. Oh, imagine in here. There could be major taka-taka happening right now. 6,500 feet now, weaving our way through this beautiful mountain set. Oh shit, I've lost the river. It's over there. No one's allowed to lose the river. But we all said we need to do some canyon flying, didn't we, guys? So we got our canyon flying going now. Man, I want to drive around here so bad. But without my baby in the car, it would be friggin' awesome. Pretty much 7,000 feet now. Someone needs to put some SAMs on these mountains, and we need to do a canyon run through here. Sure, my river's definitely gone now, or I've lost it. Probably I've lost it. I have lost it.
It's still up here.
Nope, you gotta go left.
I'm catching bird up as well.
Yeah. There's a really dramatic canyon about 50 miles north of us.
This one's pretty dramatic enough for me, bird. I'm not quite sure how you fly in this canyon, actually. You need a Pucada or something. Tucano.
You need a helicopter.
Yeah. Those are mad.
Chinooks.
Chinooks, yeah. Mad canyons. Oh my god, I'm gonna crash. crash. It just literally goes sideways like a frigging snake. It's horrible. Yeah, it's flattened out. It's flattened out. At over 7,000 feet we're at now. Right, what does it do now? We should stop being a war sim and just be river exploring sims, guys. Maybe we'll get more views like that. Right, it goes even more nuts here.
I've just checked the time. I'm going to have to leave you to it, guys.
Bye, Matrix. Yeah, we're finishing in 10 minutes, the rest of you anyway, so.
Cheers then.
Okay, how is Snake's viewers? Why does it snake like that? Why doesn't it go in a straight line? Why doesn't it take the path of least resistance?
It is.
Doesn't look like it's taking the path of least resistance, bird.
The water has eroded away the soft minerals and ore so it can get that path.
I believe that's what I said. Right, very good.
GCSE Geography coming in strong.
GCSE Geography, of which I got an A. Can you believe that? I got a freaking A. Where did that knowledge go? Somewhere, I
Well, you
believe.
have to memorize the bindings for the different planes. So.
There we go. Yes, all my memory's gone into remembering the bindings for 50 planes in this. I was about to say video game. That would have been full demonetization and cancellation. This thorough simulator.
Is there a little delta here?
I found a farm, a friggin' farmland in the middle of goddamn nowhere. Yes, there's a delta. It's like the Nile Delta, but not the Nile. And look, some guys have made homesteads. Vegeta and Samuel, or something. Right, the river's just decided to go nuts. It's just gone. There it is.
It goes north and then takes a big right turn back.
Roger. One thing I've noticed, if you want to find anything in this map, viewers, just go to a river. Everything's along the river. The houses, the air bases, everything is on a river. That's what I'm saying, is follow the river. Right, 7,500 feet, I think this is where it tops out. I know the mountains are bigger over there. Where are we? Oh, I'm nearly here. I'm nearly here. And that river gets higher and higher, and that's where the river starts. At some point, we're going to have to go to the origin of the river there, viewers, and find out where it originates. Why did it originate there? Why at that point? What does it look like? What does it smell and feel like? Can you dip your big toe into it? Cap's moving into IFR. Alright, here's the place. It's called... Oh yes, the one I can't pronounce. Changagari. I've always wanted to go here, guys.
Not sure I'm gonna make it.
I wonder if I can get a green card for Afghanistan. Oh look, it's right in the friggin'... No, that's a road. That won't be the airbase.
Nope, that's the runway. Goes along the riverside here.
Oh yeah. Alright guys. As ever, last one down is a big fat knob. Yeah, I said it, a big fat knob, and who doesn't like a big fat knob? Fuck.
Hey, park next to me. I'm at the office filing my report.
Oh dear.
My TPS report.
TPS
I was just going to say that.
Oh, that's what I got into aviation
File
for.
the accident
TPS
report.
reports.
I am not gonna make it.
You're not going to make it. What have you done, Dark?
Too much AB.
Too much AB, couldn't handle the altitude, nosebleed, any of these things can stop Dark. Not super cap. Can't stop a good man when it's down.
Stop, park.
You can save that bird.
You can save a bird. You, bird, what have you done? You embarrassed yourself on the internet in front of humans that probably aren't watching by now anyway, so it's a kind of...
But he is coming to a skidding stop to file his TPS report.
Yes, get
That's
out.
me.
Did you get out so you can file your TPS report? Right, your smoke is going straight up. That's strange. Right. We're also tired at this point, guys. Can anyone land? Oh, someone's already here. Unbelievable. Oh, it was Cannibal doing his TPS report. Right.
I landed, but it wasn't where you were landing.
Right.
The office here has tacos, so if you want to join me.
That's a very nice landing, Bird. I appreciate that landing. Right, the rest of you, you got like 5 seconds to land. So, oh, Dark, let's have a look at you. You really didn't make it, did you? But it was a good landing still. Where the hell did Simba go? Simba's disappeared. physically disappeared. All right, fine.
I went in to watch you guys.
And
See if
Poosh
there was
has...
anything directly
I
towards.
believe Poosh has got himself lost. Viewers, a quick debrief. I must admit we got a bit off topic, but we are us. We've flown the southwest part of Afghanistan map. We started out here, we saw Camp Bastion, we went and did this place, then we went to Kandahar and visited it close up, and it was whatever it was, went to the 11,000 foot mountains, went into this kind of cool base here that I'm going to make a baddie waddy base out of, went to Farah, did the lowlands, did the dogfight mountains, went to Sinbad and did whatever Sinbad, went partying in Sinbad, went to Herat, flew through the world's longest canyon at 145 nautical miles, didn't go to the origin of life there, but one day we will, and landed a beautiful, successful landing at wherever the hell we are. In terms of the map, do I like it? Yeah, it's good. It's 60 FPS, which is always my most important bit. The colours, I didn't like the first bit as much as it was basically just look white, but when we got into the areas, which seems to be the majority, where there's a bit more green and a bit more contrast, I liked it a lot more, and the mountains otherwise look super cool. And the riverbeds and the canyons look really challenging. The bases are alright, I suppose. I kind of like the big walls around them. I'm sure we can use that for something. Where we are here is actually pretty cool. Got no real complaints. What about you guys? Any complaints? Anything interesting you've seen? Any thoughts? Any feelings? If you have feelings.
I like the way the runways are modeled with the oscillations or undulations, I guess.
That's going to be a challenge, isn't it?
It's got cool mountains to the north. It's a pretty nice map to look at from high and low up, and yeah, well worth the purchase.
I like how they pay attention to like when stuff is no longer useful anymore, like cars that are rusting out or scrap metal or buildings kind of been torn down. They modeled it on here.
Roger. Yep. Alright, viewers, that's our first look. Obviously we'll start using it for some battles and stuff, and you all like battles, but otherwise I hope that was useful. And bye-bye. In fact, full power, more like. Full frigging power.
Oh my goodness, they have tuk-tuks here.
Tuk-tuks! Let's smash Afghanistan up now. Wait for it. Wait for it. Is that going to be the strongest fence in the world? Is it going to be the strongest fence? Yes, it is! Oh, someone went right through it. Yeah! Ooh! Ouch. Wouldn't want to work in that office building.